Hello, princess. Ooh, these are boogie board waves. Jasmine's here. Hello, darling. Good morning, Darla. That's weird. Marky Mark in the house. Look at this ocean, guys. Look how beautiful. How's everybody's morning going? It's so nice this morning because the sun is right up there, but it's behind the clouds. It's not too bright. It's not too hot. It is beauteous, Donna. It's exactly beauteous. It's what it is. A gorgeous Florida morning. Good morning, Kenneth. Oh, my favorite people are coming on this morning. So happy to see you guys. Look, you can see the Hillsborough Lighthouse from here. Remember yesterday we could not even see that lighthouse? That was scary. Look how calm the ocean is. What a difference a day makes. Everybody prayer warriors get together for Donna's friend. Hey Lappy, good morning. I know you love the beach. Hey Hedge. All my patriots are here this morning. So glad to see you. Look at that beach. Well, I forgot my gimbal, so you might notice that my film work is not as smooth as it usually is. So, ooh, we've got a surfer too. This is great. And I'll show you in a second. But I wanted to say hello, and I wanted to trigger those who need to be triggered with my MAGA hat. I also wanted to attract those who love that I live out loud as a Make America Great Again pioneer. Yeah, I've been on this kick longer than most. Anyway, I would like to keep the good people, and you people who are triggered and you hate me simply for existing, well, now we know who you are and we can get rid of you. I've decided, I've been thinking a lot about the trolls. Yesterday's show, by the way, was so disturbing. The hatred that comes out of people when they see President Trump, or they see somebody like me who clearly supports the Trump administration. Your rabid, your TDS, your Trump derangement syndrome is just on full display, and I'm getting tired of it. So I'm going to stop even engaging with those of you who are just full of hatred, or you come on here and all you want to, you've got just sex on the brain, and you disrespect me and my friends and say things that are just rude. You also will have no air given to you. You will be removed from the beach report, and we're just not dealing with you people anymore. Yeah. Hateful and bitter, exactly. So, answer one question. When was America ever great? And I mean for everyone, and not just one demographic of people. Are you an American asking this question? That's my first question, is if you are an American. Because when I was growing up, yes, America was great. It was great for me. In fact, it saved my life. When I was growing up, it was actually illegal to kill me. And I say me because I was born into this world as an unwanted pregnancy. My parents in 1965 were not married, and they didn't want to get married. Well, I don't know, I'm sure there's lots of ins and outs with that one, but anyway, I started my life in this world kind of the lowest of the low, a pregnancy by accident, and your mom doesn't want you to be born. Like, it's not that. No, my mother did want me to be born. Clearly, I was born. And thank you very much, Sherry. And, but it wasn't a question of whether anyone could kill me. Back in 1965, killing people was illegal. And it didn't matter how old you were. It didn't matter if you were still in the womb. It was illegal. I had a right to life. And my biological father didn't believe in my right to life. And he actually told me a big story later. This is, yes, I was given up for adoption. Thank God. Thank God. Praise the Lord for that. But I just had to say, America was great when I was born into a country that protected my right to life and gave me wonderful parents. And everyone that I knew appreciated what they had. I think that's when America was great. And I can't see all these comments, but this person that, Jasmine, I was taught that we are all born for a reason, and the reason Jill was born was to make us all happy. Jasmine, you're the sweetest. Daryl says, I love America, hence me serving in the Army for over 26 years. We have had great moments for us, but for us to be great, it needs to be everybody. I'm a Democrat with many conservative views, so I don't see the rest of what you said. Wait, oh. Anyway, I welcome Democrats with common sense views. It's not conservative, it's common sense. You can just be common sense about the world and life, right? You don't have to be radical. And you don't have to hate other people. And Sherry, I'm real and honest in a world that is fake. And I know about fake because the day I was born, I was taken away from my mother. And I was given to strangers for a couple of weeks to be cared for. And then I was adopted by a family who immediately took me in and treated me as their own to the day they died. I'm very blessed and lucky that I had that experience here in America. And I appreciate my life. And I appreciate every single day that I get to live on this earth. Because you never know when your last day will be. So why not make it a good day? Why not come at everyone you see with an attitude of blessings? Whoa, 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 and I just got blessed. Oh, Daryl, he asked you a specific question. The question asked was, when was America great for everyone, not just one demographic? Well, I guess it is a hard question to answer. And thank you, Daryl, for sending me the super chat so that you would get my attention. It is a good way to get my attention, and I do appreciate it very much. But yeah, I mean, I don't have the answers to everything. But like I'm saying, I think America was great when it defended the lives of the unborn. I think that was great. And that's why I'm still alive. So what really disturbs me is people are still bickering left versus right. They're missing the point on who the real enemy is. We're in a broken world that spits in the face of God. Christopher Adams, you, my friend, you are exactly right. And this is what I'm trying to promote on the Beach Report. And I almost want to cry just seeing what you just wrote, because that's so true. We are not left versus right. We are humans versus something we don't understand. We are people versus machines. We are people versus they call it artificial intelligence. I don't know what that really means. I don't know how artificial it is, but it is the future enemy. Thank you very much, Christopher, for pointing that out. I don't even wear makeup anymore. I wear a little lipstick and that's it, just because it gives me just a feeling of composure. I do what I do. I can't wear eye makeup because I cry every day. I'm emotional. I've lost a lot, This week would be my 4th wedding anniversary, but my husband's dead because at 58 years old, he ate so much sugar that cancer killed him. I'm going to blame the sugar. He loved his sugar. Sugar will kill you, people. I can go days without eating. My longest I ever went was 100 hours. No, 108 hours. I don't know how many days that is. It's a few days. Without any food. And I felt the best ever doing that. Yeah, there's weak moments where you're like, I gotta eat something, but you don't have to eat anything. I would rather eat nothing than eat this poison that they're feeding us. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, sweetheart. But, it is the sugar, though. There's the sugar that's refined with the chemicals. I love you, Denise. Oh, 4 days before. Thank you, Mark. Okay, that's not the longest then, because I did an actual 7-day fast once. It was a long time ago. But anyway, this is Florida. Jeff, I hope that you get to be old. I hope you get to be old. That is my greatest wish for you young people who look at me with my gray hair and my wrinkles, worrying about your future. I hope you have a future, because I'm very concerned about it. I'm not worried about my future. I don't care. I'm going to be 60 years old next month. And if you think I need to spend my time fighting against people who have no respect for me, I don't need it. I don't need it. That's why I'm just like, I just need to ignore your hatred. But when I see people who are young saying something like, I hope I'm not like you when I'm old, all I hope is that you get to be old. Okay? Because in the rate we're going, you're fueling your own demise. Thank you. 59 is not old. Thank you. From one who is probably older than I am. America was great when kids grew up with a mom and a dad in the house, and when kids didn't have to be medicated for anxiety, and when kids didn't shoot up schools, and when people took personal responsibility. That's when America was great. Absolutely. I totally agree. I grew up in that generation. I'm one of the first Gen Xers. Darla Klingensmith is actually the first. She's older than I am. By like a month, or a week or whatever. But anyway, growing up in the 80s, I feel so sorry for those of you who missed that. Oh, look, we're going to see something fun here. Watch these girls. Oh, no, I thought they were going to, do acrobatics or something. But look how beautiful they are. Gorgeous. Anyway. And look, these people are going to get hit by that wave. Whoa. This is a fun ocean today. I need my boogie board. Denise's ancestors came through Ellis Island in 1900 with nothing but a Bible, a few coins in his pocket, and his children. Yeah. I'm glad there's no one hating on my chat today. The reason that you don't see them though is because I also have really great moderators who take very good care of me and you. They are working for you. And I appreciate them so much. Thank you, moderators. Everybody show them the love. No, you didn't want to be born in the 80s, Sky. You wanted to be born in the 60s or the 70s so that you could live in the 80s as a teenager and a young adult. That was living. That was the best time ever. I know, Jasmine, I do the same. I love to pretend I'm a fish, and I love to think about what must it be like to live under the sea. It's a whole other world, don't you think? I'm sorry if the 80s sucked for you, but you were doing it wrong. Everyone else I knew was having a blast. Just listen to the music. That's how you can prove how great the 80s were. Our music says it all. Remember that song, The Future's So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades? That's what I used to think. Hey, Brazil. Yeah, things did smell different. You're not wrong about that. You might see some comments coming through that are hidden. Oh, let's just say thank goodness they're hidden. They're some of the rudest people I've ever seen. It's like they prove why they need to be hidden. And just getting rid of people who are negative. I don't need it. You don't need it either. It's not healthy to be like that. So learn a lesson from your rudeness. So many people love me. I don't have to worry. I don't have to look for friends. They're all around me all the time. I'm very lucky like that. Thank you, Michael. I love your attitude too. Slosh. Oh, you don't even want to know, Kings. They say rude sexual things. They call me names. They're just disgusting. Like, why would I repeat that stuff? I don't believe it. I don't take it in. It doesn't hurt me. It just makes me look at them like, wow, you're really gross. You really shouldn't be out in public. Right, Ski? They have problems. They have a lot of problems. Thank you, kisses. You know, Jasmine, I do have to wonder though, how does it make you feel better when you tear other people down? That I don't get. Rise people up, don't tear them down. See how that makes you feel. Hello, Louisiana. You know what? Every day at the beach is a wonderful day. You know what? The Pacific is super cold water, and that's one of the reasons why it's not my favorite. I'm gonna go in the water right now, and I was in it earlier, and it's a little chilly today. A little chilly. Compared to the Pacific, it's nothing. But it's a little chilly. Woo! I'd rather be in Florida than anywhere else. Jasmine says, if we make each other happy, we will be happy. That's right, Jasmine. You know, when you make somebody smile, what happens to you? You smile too. It's infectious. Happiness is an infection, and so is negativity. I mean, think about it. If somebody walks past you and gives you a big smile, what are you going to do? Scowl at them? If somebody walks past you and spits at you, what are you going to do? Smile back? Think about it.
It's never produced so much.
Greetings, Cerny. OMG, I feel sorry for you. Sounds like you have really bad life. The good news is that you can control your own feelings and your own attitude. Have you ever seen a jellyfish on the beach washed up? Oh, Jasmine, that's a good question. Yes, yes, many, many times. Actually, we have the most beautiful jellyfish you've ever seen here in Florida. They're called man o' war, and they've got this gorgeous blue color, and they look like little bubbles, and they're just fascinating. And there are none today, because if they sting you, and they are all over the beach, if you see them all over the beach, you know they're in the water, and you don't want to go in the water when you see a man o' war, because they will get you. Their tentacles could be like 10, 12, 20 feet long. I've never been stung by one, but I was once swimming in the ocean, and there was a lady next to me, and she was swimming, and all of a sudden she started screaming, and she was like, man of war! She got out. She was very upset. I felt really bad for her. Ooh. Yeah. Stingers are scary. I've never been stung by a jellyfish. Darla was. I know, it's gotta hurt like hell. I saw that lady, she was jumping around, and she looked angry at me because I didn't get stung too. No, she was probably just angry that she was in pain. This is Lauderdale by the Sea, Florida. You know, MG, I'm glad you're not in Florida. Sounds like you were really miserable here. I hope that you're happier wherever you are now. We don't need any miserable people in Florida, so I'm also glad that you're not here. Because I like it when people are happy. And unlike most Floridians, and I'm a transplant Floridian, I'm not going to pretend that I was born and raised here, although kind of wish I had been. I just love the beach, but I'm a New Jersey girl as well. Again, transplanted, always looking for the beach. Born in the middle of the country in Denver, Colorado, no beaches there. So I had to seek the beach. It's very humid, Ray, very humid. Vinegar and salt when you walk on the beach. Hey, you guys, Kenneth Goodrich knows his stuff. So that is a very good idea, Kenneth. Vinegar and salt, and if you get stung, that's what you put on it. And don't let anyone pee on you. I think that's just like some kind of a horrible joke. Yes, the sky does look wonderful in blue. It is absolutely a gorgeous beach day. Okay, and I got one more thing to say. Hey, Evelyn, good to see you, my friend. Does it really work, Donna? It just sounds so wrong. You know, MG, if you were involved in corruption and drugs, I guarantee you're hanging out with the wrong people in Florida. None of my friends are involved in corruption or drugs. Although some do have the med card for their marijuana, but I would not call that drugs. Oh, Paul, I hear your pain. I know that these horrible people who have run California into the ground, they need to be removed. They burned it into the ground, actually. Golden showers are appropriate. Oh, it just seems so wrong. I'm saying vinegar and salt. Get the vinegar and salt. Like these people over here, they have got a dive flag. So I always have to remind everybody, but this beach is right off of the third largest coral reef in the world. Very, very famous place for diving. I don't know. There's med cards for that, Lynn. I'm not going to judge. You're right. He's a scum. All right, Jasmine, I'm glad you finally caught me on a live, but wait, don't go. I have to make a heart because I've got to do Jasmine's heart challenge. Hold on, Jasmine, you need your heart. Uh-oh, whoa. The ocean came and took it. Jasmine. Oh, man. All right, well, it was reclaimed by the beach. What hotel? Oh, you mean the hotel where my birthday's gonna be at? That's called Ocean Manor. I love Tampa Bay area. Lynn. Much love, Paul. Happy to see all of my patriots here. And that is why I wear the hat. Because I just want to be my authentic self. And my authentic self is a Make America Great Again supporter. That's who I am. It's what I do. I think President Trump is doing a fantastic job. And if you do too, then you will love the Beach Report. And if you just want to come on here and make fun of me and my followers and say that we're crazy, well, you have every right to do that, but you will be ignored and or kicked off. So another thing I want to say is this is an authentic show. I don't use any filters. I don't wear any makeup except for a little lipstick. Yes, I wear a little lipstick. Don't get me on that. That's it. I am only myself. I've got wrinkles, I've got gray hair, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my age. I'm proud of my wisdom. I'm proud of the fact that I am an actual journalist. Graduated from journalism school in 1987. That's right, I'm old school. And if you want to know the truth, then you will watch the Beach Report because I'll tell you the truth. And the biggest truth that is going on right now is that we need to find a way to be more human and not tear each other down, but rise each other up and understand that we are more powerful than the machines that we are battling and are about to battle in the future. I want there to be a future. We have to be smarter and more authentic than the AI that was trying to erase us. Pretty soon, computers are going to just be playing for each other because real people aren't going to put up with it any longer. So I'm going to ask you one way to stop the AI is to stop watching AI videos. If you see somebody, for instance, cutting into a glass apple with a knife, just report it. Say you don't want to see things like that, okay? If you see a dog / pig / tractor, report it. You don't want to see things like that, okay? Let's get rid of stuff like that. That's what brain rot is. Look, this is real. You can't fake this. Well, I guess they can fake it, but I'm not faking it. I don't know how life feels after 70 because I'm not even 60 yet. So ask your grandmother. I don't know. Look at these people. Everyone's having so much fun in the ocean today. Oh, I want to swim in the ocean too. No, they're not flying a kite while swimming. That is called a diver down. So that flag is meant for boaters and anyone else to know that there's a diver in the vicinity and not to run near them with your boat. That's right, Paul. That's what they deserve. That's what I voted for. Do we look okay? we're in a beautiful place right now. This is beautiful Florida beach. It's a real beach. I know, Ray. But I'm saying let's just ignore the rude people. Don't give them any airtime. Don't say anything to them unless it seems like they're really confused and they just need to be addressed or understood. I don't know. I want to save the ones who can be saved, but some of them actually are not even real. They're machines. They're bots. Don't forget that. So don't feel badly about cutting them off, because if they talk like that, then they're not real. Inky Bink Bunky wants to know why I don't like gay people. Well, who said I don't like gay people? What are you even talking about? You are trying to be rude, because I never said one word about gay people. You're just trying to start a fight, I think. It's Ocean Manor. Ocean Manor. And the Galt Ocean Mile. Yeah, I think that Inky Bunky thing might be a bot, because that's something a bot would say, actually. And you can tell when it's a bot because they'll bring up something completely irrelevant. So I'm glad that Inky Bunky the bot came on to show us that it's a bot. That is exactly what a bot would say. So that's, yeah, it's a rage bait, right, Dustin? Exactly. Rage baiting mush. That's a good one. It's not even real. All right, get a good night's sleep, Nets. Or they're paid liberals. Not everyone's considered a neighbor, Lynn. I'll tell you what, the machines like the Inky Binky person is, that's not real. Okay, well, China, that's not true. You're getting false news. We're fine in America. Look how happy I am on the beach. MG, I didn't say you were rude and I didn't kick you off. I said, I feel sorry for you that you don't like Florida. I feel sorry for you that you apparently fell in with the bad crowd of corrupt drug dealers or drug users or something. You had a bad experience, and I hope you're happy. Nobody said you were rude. I love Florida. This is the best place I've ever lived in my life. That's right, Paul. Kids, you are perfect the way your parents and God made you. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm glad you're here, Ray. Well, Inky, why would you ask a stupid question like that? Because it makes me think you're a bot. And I'm still not convinced that you aren't. Because I didn't say a word about gay people. So why did you bring that up? Oh, Chicago? Yeah, Chicago is definitely a crime-ridden hellhole. I don't go to Chicago, and I don't go to New York City either. I try to stay out of the big cities. So yeah, China, you're not wrong about the cities. They are in danger. They are dangerous. But President Trump is going to clean them up. So I'm not worried about it. I am in Florida and Lauderdale by the Sea. Yes, exactly, Paul. Love yourself. Exactly. You okay, MG? Do you hate the ocean too? I don't know. This is like the perfect ocean. Look how far out that diver's gotten. See their flag? They're really out there. They're going for the coral reef. This is the east coast of Florida. Hey, Russia. Well, Scott, I think Trump is doing fantastically. You think he's not because you might be a criminal or a bot or you're just stupid. Which is it? Which is it? This is definitely not Canada. Yes, Swinger, I do have a metal detector actually, and I haven't used it much yet, but it's in the car. Yeah, I want to do that. I have it in the car. Do have to do that. It's just hard for me to kind of like focus on things like that. I always want to be on my show and walk around. Greetings, Russia. Do you have beaches like this in Russia? That's right, Paul. He is the people's president. See, now, I think here's another bot. Can you play harmonica? That's something a bot would say. You know, it makes no sense, completely unrelated. So, what you doing, bot? We've got bots on here. We've got Antifa on here. We have useless idiots on here. Oh, congratulations, Evelyn. Was it a nice wedding in Miami? Miami's a big, scary city. Well, Ray, don't worry about the money. You know, God provides for us. Bot's got maggot, exactly. Yeah, look, here's another bot. Fancy Sun. That's a bot for sure. Yeah, really disgusting. Disgusting. Some of them are so gross. Yeah, there's Transtifa definitely in here today. We're just gonna get rid of them. Don't play with them. Don't give them any air. If you are one of my mods, feel free to get rid of them. We'll just make fun of them because that's what they are. They're pathetic and they're not even real, so who cares, right? All right, you guys. Well, it's such a beautiful day and I need to go take my sun bath. So it was great to see so many wonderful patriots in the chat today. I'd had such a great time with you. And I think our attitude should just be, don't let anyone tear you down. And don't let anybody make you think that it's not okay to be yourself. If you love this country, say it out loud. Be who you are. Attract the people who are like you, who want what you want. And the people who aren't and don't like you, let them go. You know, don't let the door hit you in the ass. Just see you later, bye. You don't have to engage with people who are rude like that because, you know, what are they doing? It's not cool. It's just not cool. All right, you guys. I'm going to say ciao for now. I'll show you the ocean one last time. And I'll sing you one of my songs that always makes me feel better, and I hope that you guys will sing it with me because I think that you all know the words, and you will if you don't. Hey Fred, you're just in time for a rousing chorus of He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the mamas and the papas in his hands. He's got the mamas and the papas in his hands. He's got the mamas and the papas in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the brothers and the sisters in his hands. He's got the brothers and the sisters in his hands. He's got the brothers and the sisters in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Sing it with me. Got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the little tiny babies in his hands. He's got the little tiny babies in his hands. He's got the little tiny babies in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yay, Laura, for my birthday. Woo! My party's on the 29th. You know that, right? You know that. I hope you know that. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Oh yeah, this is just a beautiful day. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, bring back, God, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. All right, you guys, this is yet another authentic, no AI, no filter, no game playing, purely MAGA Mama right here, your host of the Beach Report, Jill Cohen. I am saying ciao for now. Check out this wave. Whoa! Oh, I thought it was going to be so much better than it was. Man, these waves. Thank you. I'll be here all week. That's right, Fred. I'm your MAGA Mama. All right, anyway, I'm going to say ciao for now. We'll see you on the next Beach Report. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.